BOLAS Sports Review, where every play breaks through. BOLAS Sports Review, the game, the glory, the truth. BOLAS Sports Review it, feel it, live it. BOLAS Sports, every legend starts here.
Welcome to BOLAS Sports Review. In this podcast, we'll be looking at cricket, a beginner's guide. I'm here with my friend Robbie.
Yes, my brother. Interesting. This podcast today, wherever you are tonight, maybe in the morning, wherever you are, it's cricket, lovely cricket. And we are going deep into the cricket about the game, what it entails, its origin, how it's played, and you name it. My free lady is here. She has the wealth of information at her fingertip, and we are going to introduce her to talk to. Maybe you also might be tired of hearing me and Bola's voice now, so we're going to hear my fair lady
Yes.
to bring the info. Come in, ma'am.
All right.
Welcome.
All right. Hey, everyone. Just have a couple tidbit here of information that is very interesting. Honestly, some of them I didn't even know myself. A brief history on cricket. It actually begins in the early 1600s. I had no idea. I thought it was 1800s, but it's 16.
Oh, oh
Yeah.
yes. It's ancient days.
Yes, and it started simple, like children's game that they would play in the fields and the farms, in the counties of Kent and Sussex in England. And over
Yes, Sussex.
time, it developed into this, widely played adult game. In the early 1700s, cricket has become popular to many different uh, types of people, countries, and all of that. The first known cricket law was written in 1744. They talk about the Marylebone Cricket Club, MCC.
So did you say cricket started in England? That's where it was started?
Yes, in England,
Okay.
counties
Yes.
of Kent and Sussex.
Sussex, right. Kent and Sussex.
Sussex, yeah, Kent
Yes.
and Sussex, yeah.
And,
So,
and interestingly, Kent was that county club that I think Clive Lloyd played for in his heyday.
okay,
Yes, he used to play for Kent.
okay.
So Kent is one of the first club.
Yeah, county club that played cricket
Yeah.
in England. Very historic moments. Thank you,
Yes,
my fair lady.
you're welcome.
Didn't know all of that,
I didn't know that either.
and I
The
know our viewers will find this very interesting. You
Yes,
know,
yeah, the Marylebone Cricket Club (MCC) that was founded in 1789.
and MCC stands for Melbourne Cricket Club. That's
Yeah,
a long-standing organization from the
yes,
in cricket there.
and it began just running from there, where you start having countries like India, Australia, South Africa, the Caribbean, New Zealand, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. I've not been hearing much about Sri Lanka these days. Why is that?
Well, yeah, cricket. Those countries you call would tell me that it's a Commonwealth thing. Because cricket is played mainly among Commonwealth countries. Yes, and
Okay.
it's only recently to places like Afghanistan. I know Afghanistan is not a part of the Commonwealth. They have adopted the cricket and is playing it well now. Oh yes.
Wow. Birth of international cricket, you probably know this, started 1800s to the 1900s. That's what I was aware of. The first international match was played in 1844 between the US and Canada.
Oh yes,
But
yes,
US,
and come in bowlers.
that means that US was coming out, but them didn't continue.
The
Cause them know
US
Australia got,
cricket today?
they start playing, but they're not a big cricketing nation.
Yeah, it hasn't taken off in those two countries. Not even
Oh,
in Canada, they play cricket widely. You know,
okay.
it
Wow.
hasn't grown exponentially as we would want it to, as we see in other countries. You know
Oh,
that America is more famous for their basketball, baseball. Cricket hasn't grown in America, no, not even in Canada.
okay.
Because what we notice that is that cricket is mainly played in in the summertime.
You know, the first official test match took place in 1877 between England and Australia in Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
The famous Ashes rivalry began in 1882. I don't know if you
And
knew.
up until this day, that rivalry still continues.
The Ashes, yeah.
The
Yes, the
Ashes.
Ashes.
This is gonna sound stupid, guys, but who are the Ashes? Is it who? What they mean when they say Ashes rivalry? Is it just a name given to a cup, or it's a team?
The Ashes is sort of a trophy.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
sort of a trophy that has got the name. Maybe in ancient days they used to have ashes in a container that they used to take from country to country. But nowadays, in modern time, they are using a trophy, and it still goes by the name of ashes.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
more every country a team play. When Australia go to England, they play for a trophy, and that trophy's got a name.
Hmm.
I think Ashes is the trophy when they play in.
But what I'm saying, that maybe in ancient days they used to play, they used to use the real ashes.
oh,
You
okay.
know. But nowadays, I don't think they use ashes. Use the ashes. Whosoever win the series, they're using trophy now.
Mm,
Okay.
Yes.
Well, modern formats begin to emerge since the 1900s. Like you have cricket. 1971, you have the One Day International, the ODIs, and that's a shorter format that fits in a single day play. And this led to the ODI World Cup in 1975. In 2003, they brought in the T20 Cricket
Well,
International.
stick up in, stick up in. In 1975, marked the beginning of the revolutionization of cricket. Because times gone, we used to have 6 day cricket used to go over 6 days. You used to have a rest day, maybe about after the second or the third day, and then you have the following 2 days.
mm,
And people are becoming a bit bored and wanted something else. So in 1975, that was when they had the 50 over match started. And they bring in the World Cup, and they start to have different color clothes spread around with Terry Packer. And, the cricket started to revolutionize from in the mid 70s.
Okay, gotcha.
But people are finding it hard to be sitting down for 5 6 days waiting for a result. You know,
Okay,
hence they put the cricket one day came into being.
okay.
They started to play for trophies in 1975 until they started to do, you know,
The T20
tours, the
International.
tours, the tours. They
Yeah.
start to involve the ODIs into the series, into touring games.
Okay.
and you know that West Indies won the two first international
Yeah,
um,
the first two Prudential World Cups.
World
Yeah,
Cup.
West
Yeah,
Indies
West Indies won it.
was successful under Clive Lloyd.
Yeah,
We won it in 1975 and 1979.
yeah.
In 75, that was a young Viv Richards coming through. And in 1978, we saw where Collis King and the St. Viv Richards took us to a very famous win. Yes.
Awesome. And now in 2003 was when they introduced the T20.
Yes, then we see where then even the 50 overs now became boring to people, and they wanted even something more dynamic, something more exciting. Hence the T20 came along, you know.
Right.
That was
And
another revolutionization of the cricket.
Yeah, but that mash
That
up
was
this,
innovative.
that mash
So
up the test cricket, that
they mashed up, maybe mashed up for those who, for the purists, for those who love Test cricket. But for the spectators, they enjoy it, and the players make more money out of it. So you might say mash it up. Others might say, well, then the best thing since sliced bread. Best thing since sliced bread, man, because a lot of players now they are enriched through
that that,
T20.
that
Spectators
format.
want spectators want to come to the ground to see boundaries, and so I wouldn't say to mash up the cricket, but it's another dimension of the cricket that some might find very interesting, and it's a way of bringing back the spectators to the game.
Yeah, that format bring in a lot of money. Uh,
Yes, it's all about
cricket
the money. It's
all
all about
over,
the money.
cricketers all over the world make big monies.
so what you guys say about the IPL in 2008 that was introduced, the Indian Premier League IPL.
Well, that is the money maker. That's
The
where
IPL make more money than
the players,
T20.
the
Players
players
make more money here
is the 20 over, but the players make a lot of money. They player from all over the world get big contract.
for the IPL.
Yeah, if you playing
Okay.
team in the playing in the IPL in India.
IPL stands for Indian Premier League. So
Yeah.
that was one of the first franchise that employed the cricketers, and a lot of other nations has modeled their cricket off that T20 franchise cricket, where Indians go out and contract players from all over the world to come and play for them, to play not for them but in their country, and the spectators get a treat, come and watch the cricket for good bucks, for
Sounds
good bucks. The players get good bucks,
good.
and
So
and and
even in the West Indies, we have a CPL.
yes, that was a spin-off from the IPL. You have IPL, the version of you have West Indies, you have CPL in Australia, you have Big Bash League, and franchise cricket springing up all over the place. In New Zealand, they have their version of that of franchise cricket. South Africa, T20, they have their version, but the IPL was the was the one that led the way. That was the first one to have initiated that franchise cricket thing. And
Okay.
interestingly, for our viewers, uh, the Indian Cricket Board do not allow their players to play in no other league, no other T20 league over the world. I don't know
Oh,
why, but they limit their players.
okay.
Don't allow them to. Don't give them that NOC to play anywhere else
They want
apart
them to
from
be
in
exclusive.
India. No other franchise.
Oh,
They want
okay.
them to be exclusive. That's why.
Yes, because you wouldn't see an Indian playing in
Mm.
Australia franchise, nor in the CPL. If you notice, no Indian play in the CPL. They are
Mm.
prohibited. You know.
Okay. So cricket today is played by more than 100 countries. Their main formats are the Test, the ODI, and the T20. Now, global tournaments like Cricket World Cup, T20 World Cup,
And,
ICs,
and, and stick up in.
yeah,
Whenever you hear, sometimes you viewers might hear me and Bolas and I talking about the red ball cricket, white ball cricket. The Test cricket is limited to the red ball. The red ball, they play the Test cricket with the red ball. But the white ball cricket is where the ODI and the T20, they use the white ball cricket in those two formats of the game.
okay.
So the red ball cricket is where they used to play the Test cricket, and the white ball, we really used to play the ODI, the limited overs cricket.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. My belief is that that the white ball, it when they play over shorter version, it red ball, it can take the more rigorous, rigorous conditions. Don't wanna get dirty easily, like the white balls. So the red balls, I think the red ball, the first new ball is taken, second new ball is taken after 70 or 80 overs bowlers.
Yeah, 80,
Yes.
80 overs.
Yes, so the red ball, they bowl it after 80 overs is a change of balls. I know
Mm.
that the white ball couldn't take that duration of time.
And
Could get dirty.
another thing, they sometimes they play those limited over at night, and
Under lights, yeah, under lights is another
the lights, right, and
under
the
lights
light,
is another innovation.
yeah. So the white
Of
ball
the cricket.
see better in
Better
the
to,
light.
yeah, better to be seen in the light.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, so that's another reason why the white ball will be better used in those ODIs, because night matches come into play, and it's more visible, better visible with the white ball. Visibility is better with the white ball.
Mm.
All right. So I can safely say
And pick up
that,
in just before you go on. And we have
yeah.
seen nowadays with the night cricket, they're even using test matches in the night cricket, and they're using pink ball. Doesn't stop there.
Yeah.
Pink
Yes.
ball is now
Yes.
brought
Yes.
into play with the
Yeah.
night test matches.
Yeah.
So is it the pink instead of the red, or they do both?
No, the pink ball is used at night with the test matches.
Oh, with test. Okay. Yes. Yes, guys. So I can safely say that cricket has grown from a children's pastime in England, English farms, to one of the world's most watched sports with billions of fans and rich cultural significances. So cricket is not, Jamaican would say, a pom pom,
Yeah. Pian pian.
pian
Yeah,
pian.
pian pian thing.
Yeah, cricket is not a pian pian thing. It's an international, well recognized sports that
Yeah,
has.
it's played across all races, all socio-economic people. The rich and the poor play the cricket, especially in Australia, England, you know, and all over the Commonwealth countries. So it's not really relegated to the low income players,
Okay.
not limited to the low income citizens.
So I'd like to say for someone like me who loves the game, but we don't know too much about the technicality of it and the rules. Because sometimes I see my player gets out, the umpire is saying he's out, and I'm cussing because I'm going like, what? What did he do? He's not out. And I'm thinking the game is so unfair. So, gentlemen, can you educate people like myself who love the game, want to watch it, but can't understand what's going on?
Yes, we do. We can. So we'll give you some.
Shoot your questions. Yes,
Mm.
and when I stated that the pick ball is used in the day and night matches, the day and night matches it would normally commence about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they would turn on the lights maybe about 6 in the evening, 6, 7, when the darkness start to fall, the lights start to take over, and that's when the pink ball would be more visible. That's why they do use the pink ball in the day night matches, test matches.
Okay. All right. Tell me, what is cricket for the person out there who don't even, I've never heard of the game, don't know a thing about it. What is cricket?
Well, cricket. First, cricket is a bat and ball sport with two teams, 11 each player. 11. players on each team. So and they play the team with the high score after the game is finished. That's the winner.
Yes, that's so true.
All right. What are the basic components of the game? What are you looking for when you're out there? When you're watching the game, when the players are out there?
Well, is to see them score runs is to for the batting side. You need them to score runs, make.
Stick up in one thing maybe I could add in here. Talking about bat and ball, the cricket and the balls are made of leather and the bats are made of willow. Balls
Okay,
Of
are
wood.
very tough.
good information.
Of wood.
Yeah, balls are very tough. Go ahead, my brother.
Cricket is played on a ground with a pitch. The pitch is 22-yard central strip.
22 yard long.
22-yard long. Well, yeah. The wicket are three stumps on each end of the pitch, with and play with and has two bails. So two bails on each end of the equipment
So
that
you're saying that what you call the wicket is one, two, three,
three
like three
stump
pieces of stick
stumps.
that
Yeah,
they put behind the
On either end.
yeah, yeah.
on
At
each
each end.
end,
Yeah,
and the bail is that little
yeah.
thing
They
that I
put
see go across
on
on
top.
both ends.
Yes, yes. That is very important because that help you to see anything that happen on the stump, the bails will fall.
Yes.
So that help a lot to make know if something disturb the stump.
And when you say something, you mean the bat, the ball, the bowler, the batter, anything that hits on those two sticks that go across falls, you're out.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
depends on because you can be stumped, you can be run out. Somebody can throw the ball and you run out. Um, the and the ball hit the ball, all of that. Person can be close to his stump and step in it. So the equipment that they play in cricket now that they have a bat, they have a ball, they have a pad, gloves, and helmet.
And talking about batsmen, the batsmen stands who is facing the ball and have to stand in front of the stump.
Okay.
And their job is to protect their stump, ensure
Okay.
that the ball does not hit the stump while taking strikes. While the bowler come up to run, to bowl, the batsman's job is to defend his stumps. So he stands in front of his stumps and defend his stumps with his bat. Am I right, bowlers?
Yeah, and and another thing, it's a side on play. So the batsman when the ball are ready to come is sideways, and then when the ball is bowled, that's when he make his turn. He go forward or
Yes,
backward.
it's a side-on game. That's what makes it different from baseball.
Exactly. And baseball, I think baseball I use the feet to play,
Mm.
but the cricket is the bat.
I remember I stated earlier that with cricket, the ball they are very tough. The batsmen have to have protective gears.
They have to have a pad and a gloves.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Even nowadays we see where they're having you know head protectors,
Their helmet.
how
helmet, right? I know back in the days when those guys like Vivid and them guys was teaching, but they never used to use headgear. They never used to use any headgear. But these nowadays batsmen they are using headgear because I can remember even some years ago an Australian player was hit in the head and he died.
Mm. But
Because,
when we used to play school cricket, only thing we have is a bat and one pad,
mhm.
No gloves, no helmet. So me I used to feel at the ball,
How do you score runs?
Well, the cricket ground is, as we said earlier, there's a pitch with some wickets, and then the outfield, a big space with a boundary, a round boundary right around that's the
You say
way a
round, but
score.
sometimes I see square.
No,
So
it's
is it can
right
be
around.
oval and square?
No, generally right around. So they call it it's round. It's not
Okay.
square.
Okay.
So when the batsman hit the ball and it run on the ground, when it read that mark, that's a four.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
hit the boundary rope.
like
Yeah, when it in the boundary
okay.
rope, that's a
When you
four.
hit the boundary rope, that's a four.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now a six is when they hit the ball over that rope.
Yes.
Uh, but you say rope, but it's not actually a rope. Is it that like a pad from what I'm seeing? I see on
No,
the ground
they put
there's
up
like a
no,
pad.
they call it a rope. It's a rope
Oh,
right around the ground.
okay,
That is
okay.
the boundary.
That's
It can be white and I think it can. I know it's generally white.
and that is the four boundary.
That's the boundary.
That's
Yeah,
So
so
it.
if the batsman, after the batsman hit the ball, if the ball, it lose the fieldsmen who are out there to try to stop the ball. So those 9 men who are out there, they are there to stop the ball after the batsman hit it. So
From hitting
if
the boundary.
yeah, from hitting the boundary, right?
yeah, so
So
that's what their job is out there to do, to stop the ball. So if
Oh,
the batsman can hit the ball in the gaps and elude the fieldsmen and hit the boundary ropes, then that's four. That's what most batsmen aim to do, is to play the ball in the gaps, try to evade the fielders. The
but
fielders are the 9 men who are out there.
so the
okay.
boundary is for that's where they get four and six. But
Four runs, yeah.
while the batsman play a ball, they can run.
Yeah, yes.
The fielder hitting the wicket, so they have to run.
While the fielders are gathering the ball,
Yeah.
the batsman can and is allowed to run from one end to the other end
So
of the pitch.
they can run from one to in four while
Okay.
the fielders is getting the ball because if the fielder can hit the wicket before you get to the crease, then you are if you don't get reach here before the crease, then you are out.
That this special is called run out.
Run out, right?
Yeah, you're run out. They're running out. You're out via the run out route. There are other ways of getting you out, but we can talk about that later in the
So
podcast.
making runs is you can run between the wickets and you get runs and you hit a ball to the boundary and you get a four. Then you can hit a ball over the boundary and you get six. But there are
Okay.
some extras where you can make runs. There is a wide if the bowler ball it ball too wide from the wicket and it beat the keeper. That's a
It
wide,
eludes the wicket keeper, the
right?
man behind the
That's a
stump.
wide. And then now the bowlers have a certain hero with their ball, like from them the wickets have some lines that state where what and what. So you have a front line and you have a back line. So the bowlers have to bowl inside the front line. If you overstep that line, that's a no ball.
Oh, so when I see bat, the batting guy
Mhm.
stand in front of his wicket, there's also that line in front of
Exactly.
him.
That is yeah,
Okay,
that is that
gotcha.
line. And that line he has to be in that line while he's playing.
Oh, so if he steps out of
Step
it, he's
out
out?
and if he step out and the fielder, one of the fielder hit the wicket, he can be
Ah,
out. And
okay.
that is called a stumping.
Stumping. Okay, okay.
And there and um so that you have a wide and then you have something what they call a leg by where when the bowler bowl and it pass the batsman and the out and gone and they can run some runs, that's where they get that extra run they call a bye. And you can
Okay.
run more than one. You can run up to
The buy is when the after the bowler bowls the ball, if it eludes the batsman and he doesn't get a edge or a touch on the ball, and
Right.
it lose the wicket keeper, you can get a run. And if any other fielder feel it, you can take run. But if a fielder doesn't feel it, and he hit the boundary, it's called four byes.
Oh, okay.
So you have four byes and you have four runs. As long as the batsman doesn't touch it with the bat, and it goes behind the keeper and hit the boundary, that is called four byes.
Right.
Okay.
But if it's fielded before it hit the boundary, after passing the keeper, the batsman can still run, and those are called by. If it's one, it's by. It's mainly one. Or if it's two, it's two by.
Okay. All right. What are the basic rules of batting and bowling? I know some of them you probably cover already, but can you just go over them for me so we can understand what are the basic rules of batting and bowling?
Well, a bowler, each person bowls six ball,
That is
clean
what they
ball,
call the over.
and that's a over.
That's an
Yes.
six
Over
ball.
six
But,
ball.
but before you get there, man,
Yeah.
one of the basic fundamental of bowling is when you deliver the ball, you must be behind that bowling crease,
Yeah. Behind
or
that.
else it will be called a no ball.
Hmm. So
Okay.
yes, if you overstep that tree, it's a no ball,
You have
Okay.
to stay within, as you
and
stated earlier.
and the team get a
And
run.
a no ball, a batsman cannot be dismissed via a no ball
Oh,
unless he's run out or stumped.
okay.
So that is like a penalty. If
Yes,
the bowler
but
bowl,
encourage them to stay behind,
yeah,
to stay within that
To the
margin.
whom?
to
Who
the
gets the penalty?
to the bowler,
The
but
bowler.
it is for
Okay.
the, because you have to be a certain amount of distance bowling a ball. You have to be a certain amount of distance from the
And just to
ball.
be clear, not to confuse. The penalty goes to the batting team via a run. They get an extra run
For that. But
for that bowler's infringement.
Okay. Okay.
Whenever
because
the bowler whenever the bowler infringes and overstep, that run, that no ball run goes to the the batting team. And in the case of a 2020, there is what is called a free hit, where the bowler bowls another ball, and that extra ball, the batsman cannot be dismissed. So he gets the freedom to hit wherever he wants to hit,
he can't hold,
knowing that he
can't
cannot be
bowl
out,
him.
cannot be dismissed.
Catch him,
No,
nothing?
can't catch him, can't bowl him. So
Wow, I love
when
that.
a umpire say no ball and this is a free hit, the batsman can do whatever he want, because he
Love that.
cannot hold with that ball.
And in
And that is only applicable to the ODIs and the T20s.
Yeah,
I
the
don't think
limit.
it's in the ODIs, but that is only applicable in the T20s,
Right.
where the free hit comes into play. It doesn't come into play in the Test match, nor I don't think it comes to play in the ODI yet. But with the T20s, a free hit is applicable after a no ball is being bowled.
okay.
In
And
So
the in the in the test, the only thing they get the extra run, but the free hit doesn't apply.
okay.
the bowler's goal is to try to get the batter out with making limited runs. That's what the bowler try to do. And the batter goal is to protect his wicket and score runs, score as much as he can.
Okay.
And in a limited overs match, the bowlers, if he's not getting wicket, his duty is to stem the runs and try to be economical, try to keep the batsman from scoring.
Okay. When you say expound a little bit more on overs, what is entailed in an over?
Well, it is six. The bowler has to bowl six. They call it six good balls. That
Yes, on the
umpire,
trot.
as we say, the umpire can say it's a no ball. The umpire can say it's a wide ball. So they have to bowl six good ball
Six balls on the trot
and
from
the
one
trust.
end.
It's that the umpire said that was good. So that's what over is, because sometimes a bowler can end up bowling 10 balls.
Interesting, the mark before you go on. In earlier times, I think they used to have 8 balls over.
Oh,
But that was back in the days. But they used to have 8 balls per over. But that
cut
has
it
that
off.
has that was a long gone
Yeah,
thing of the past. So
Okay.
nowadays, 6 ball constitute an over. Six legal deliveries.
yeah.
Six legal deliveries
Legal delivery,
constitute
right?
an over
Now, this is very, very important
from
to,
from from either end.
yeah, this is very important to new um, cricketers, new viewers to cricket. How do players get out? Because that is one point I have where I'm saying they're not playing fair. This guy is really not out. So give me
There
the
are many different ways to get out. Bowler
Yeah,
can expound on it.
yeah. Many different way you can hold. One first one is bolt. When a bowler bowl a ball and it the wicket, that is what they call your bolt.
And we're talking about out. We're talking about the batsman.
Yeah, that's the batsman. Yeah. Well, we are talking about how she want to know
Yeah,
how
but
the
I'm just telling for those who don't understand cricket, only the batsman can get out.
yeah the
Yes.
batsman is the one that get out when the bowler
Mhm.
bowl to the batsman is
batting
bowl.
team.
The
They're the
batting
only
team
ones can
get out
lose.
that
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then you have caught when you have caught when the bowler bowl to the batsman and he hit the ball and the fielder catch the ball without it hitting the ground.
That's the other side.
Yeah,
The
that's the
other
other
side.
other way you out. So a batsman try to hit the ball on the ground before the fielder stop it. Because
Including the bowler.
yeah,
The
if
bowler
he
can if he hit the ball back to the bowler, he
yeah,
can also get out. The
yeah.
batsman can also get
That's
out,
why if he as long as they hit it without
and
it
he don't touch the ground.
ground, it outside ground, they
So
can
when they
get
hit
out.
a ball and it go up and it's caught,
Yeah,
whoever
that's out.
catches that ball, that
Yeah,
batter is
out.
out.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
So that's why cricket, the batsman try to hit when he try to hit the ball, they try to hit it on the ground. So it run on the ground to either the boundary, and
No, but
that's
if you
where
have to, when I see them making sixes, it's always go up
yes,
and
but
over.
yeah, they're trying to get over, they're trying to beat the fielder over the field.
yeah. If you have a way to hit six, you have to be hit the ball, try to clear the field, hit the ball overhead
Yes,
to
because
clear the field
some of the fielder is right near the
on the boundary.
and a man hit it and it almost go over the boundary, but he catch it
Yes.
inside that boundary and he's out.
So
So
if the batsman is um unsuccessful to clear the boundary and he's caught deep way out, he's out.
mm, then you
And
have leg before it.
many batsmen perish in the deep like that, attempting to hit six and doesn't put enough on the ball and he's caught and he's out.
Mm. So the next one now, where a lot of people like our fair lady. That's when the umpire give the batsman hold for leg before
Yeah,
wicket.
I'm always cussing on that one. I'm always saying the wicked. I mean, what the guy did, he didn't know. So go ahead and
Well,
tell me.
is he hit ball?
Stick up
Yeah,
in bowlers.
yeah,
You might hear the term LBW. I
yeah,
don't know what it means.
yeah.
Mark will
LB,
expound on what the initial LBW means and what it entails.
yeah. LBW is the ball hitting the pad before it hit the wicket.
So LBW is leg before wicket. That's the initial what LBW means. Leg before wicket. Go ahead, my brother.
So no, the umpire give out. But what happened if the ball hit the wicket? It is pad and it's not on the wicket. The umpire should not give him out. Not give him out. So it you have to get it right in front of the tree stump.
Oh, so wait a minute.
Mm,
Let me understand this one clearly
yeah.
because this is one of my biggest problem. the guy is in front of the wicket like
Mhm.
this, right?
Mhm.
And so if the ball hit on either side of him, he's not out.
If he's out of the wicket, because you have 3 wickets behind him, so the ball have to be, when it hit him, it have to be, it don't matter where it hit him, as long as it is in the wicket,
So
right?
In
what
front.
the ball drop? Because sometimes they bolt and the ball drop and then it drop there to my left
Eh,
and then it spring on my wicket. Am I out?
Well, that is why you have the umpire to make the
The time.
decision.
Adjudicate.
Yeah, to make the decision, what
Yes.
umpire, it can drop even outside and hit you,
And it bounce and come
and
on
yeah,
my
it
thing. Oh, they're gonna
drop
say I'm
here,
out.
yes, because the umpire is, he know if he's how you say no, he know if it is going to hit the wicket, although it drop outside and it swing inside. He is the one that is gonna decide whether,
Yes, he made the judgment.
yeah, if it will
It's his
the
judgment call.
A lot of time I see my guys them out like that. The thing go over on their left or right side and then the ball swing and hit and they didn't get to bat the ball and they
and
say
you
they're
get
out.
no,
I'm going
but
like,
for instance, you have people staying in the stand.
mm,
In the stand, the umpire is 22 feet away from the wicket, and they are over in the stand and saying that is not out.
I'm
Because
one of them.
the umpire is the one that is right here and he's right
Oh, you're
straight
saying
in it.
he's closer.
He's closer, he's right here. He is
So we
the
don't know what we're
closest.
saying.
He's straight.
For those who might not know, the umpire's job is to adjudicate and just like how you see the referee and the linesman in the football, the umpire is in charge out there. He makes the call. He calls the decision. He tells them there's a no ball or a wide. 'Cause there are always two umpires on the field. Okay, right, Bola.
There's one officiating when the man is batting, and one is on the square leg. That
Yeah.
he
Okay.
not officiating now, so he stay at the side, and he's
Is
called
there,
a square leg
oh, okay.
umpire.
Let me ask this. Is there any ways that the wicket, them two little things at the end can get lit down and you're not
Yes.
out?
Yeah. Sometimes breeze might blow them down. Sometimes breeze blow when on a windy day, and if the breeze blow it down, the
Okay.
batsman cannot be out. The ball have to hit the wicket for the
Oh,
bowler to be out.
okay. Okay. Okay.
If breeze blow it down, and it cannot be given out.
Okay.
If it back hit the wicket, it can be given out
Okay. The
as long as
time
it
part,
falls off.
yeah, the
If the
time
ball hit the, if the ball, take a minute. If the ball hit the wicket and it doesn't dislodge the stump, they don't think they can give him out.
Yeah, if if a ball hit the wicket and the bails, two bails
Stay on,
stay on, he's not out.
right?
you know that.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yes.
so yeah, that
The
also,
base have got to be dislodged.
yeah.
Okay. Here are some rare ones. Handled ball, timed out, obstructing the field.
Well, handle ball. That's in nowadays where the cricket is played in a friendly friendly way. You don't have people getting out that way. Handle ball is if when I'm batting and if bowlers is bowling to me, and if I take up the ball and give, if bowlers bowl the ball to me, I take up the ball and give to bowlers. The team can appeal and I can be out
Uh,
handle ball, right, bowlers?
That was before long, they changed that rule,
Okay.
because that time is gone when a man batting, him can't touch a ball. About
Mm.
the right hand foot. Him
That was
can,
that wasn't good for the sport.
yeah, so then change that. That is not
okay.
in rule now,
So how you get the timeout now?
Well, there's a lot of things you can have timeout where somebody get injured,
Oh, okay.
um,
But you can't give
something.
the team member how if someone is injured though.
No, timeout is not out.
Oh, it's just time
Yeah,
out
it's just
from
time. Yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I may add there's another innovative thing coming into the cricket where you have the concoction rule. The ball hit a batsman in the head,
Oh,
he he can be replaced by
player.
another outside the 11. You know,
The reserve, from the reserve, they can pick some.
Yes, from another. It can be replaced in the team from someone outside of the 11. That was brought into the rule recently. You know,
Is that's
remember,
why
remember, remember. I
15?
told you earlier that a batsman from Australia was sitting here and he died. I don't know if that was a result of that
Uh,
incident. But there's
yeah.
that new rule now, that the concoction rule can be implied, can be implemented when a batsman is hit in the head, and then the people, the medical specialists, can come on and do their test, and come on the field and do their test, and they are the one who make a decision with the umpire, and then they take it from there.
So,
So why they have 15 and from 15 11?
well,
Is that
what
is
is
that
11
why?
is 11 play cricket 11, so they have to pick. Well, countries everybody pick their name 15. So those 15 is the 15 that they name in their squad. That 15 is actually in the game. That 15 get paid to be in the squad.
So if
They know,
somebody get injured, they can
yeah,
pull one
but
from
what
that.
generally
Four.
in
You
cricket,
guys
you
not
have,
answering me directly.
just
I want to
listen.
know. Wait a minute. I want to know if that 15-man squad, if one from the 11 that's actually playing that day get injured, they're pulling one from that four that's in
Yes,
reserve, or it's from somewhere
No,
else.
Louis.
no,
The first thing
that,
they do, them they tell you, first thing they do, they pick. When you need get them pick a 11, they have one they call a 12 man. All the time when you have 11, they have one. When they name the
That's what I
team,
wanted
yeah,
to
when
know.
they name the team,
Yeah.
you have one extra man that they put on the list. They call him a 12 man.
emergency fieldsman.
So when if one person want to come out of the fielding team,
They put
that
him
person come on.
in. Okay.
But what happens is still, sometimes more than one person get injured. Maybe they need more than one person on the field. Two person will come out. Yes, they're going to that 15. The 15 is them announced. That 15, one out of that 15, that's where they can play. But that's the only player that can go on the field now is the 15, first
Yeah,
15.
that are four.
Yeah,
The four reserves.
yeah. So they can't play nobody else. They can't call somebody from out the road to come
But
play.
Gotcha.
the 11 are the one that are supposed to play, and right throughout the match. Only they can only pull from that pool of four if someone get injured,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
and they
Okay.
can
another
only
thing
feel.
is,
They can
yeah,
only feel. They cannot bat
you
no
can
ball.
only they can't bat. The only 11 that was selected to play. That's the only 11 that can bat.
So what if they have to pull that 12 man? That 12 man can't
Who
bat?
can't bat? No.
No, they
Oh,
only can only feel.
Still.
oh, that's a good point. That's a
Mm.
good point. Good to know that. I didn't.
That
I
felt man is called an emergency field man. He carries the towel, the water cart, the drinks cart. As they would say, the
oh,
refreshment cart.
oh.
That's his role, the felt man, to bring on the refreshments, or maybe to bring on a towel, or to substitute. You know.
So you know that 12 man is one of the best person and the team.
What do you mean?
Is the 12 man. he,
Explain
he,
that.
he get the CMP as everybody.
And he's not under
and
pressure.
and he's not. No,
Yes,
nobody's gonna say he didn't make any runs.
he's
He
not
dropped a
under
catch.
pressure. Yeah.
He's not no
He,
pressure,
he
and
can
he's
drop catch if he can drop catch if he
yeah,
come on and field though.
they put him on, but he
Mm-hmm.
can't say, "I mean, warm up yet."
Okay. Robbie, your time now. You're the front man
No, but
going forward.
me not done with
Yes,
the
man.
out yet. How out yet? You
You
have
have
more?
more?
Yes, man.
Yes, man. You have many more people can get out.
You
Many
have
more
run
ways.
out. Yeah, you
Wait,
can't
wait,
run
wait.
out.
Hold on. All right.
Hmm.
When I put my hands up, then you
Yeah.
start.
So you have run out. The next way out, you can run out. That mean that's why they have the feelers and you're playing. So when you hit the ball without it, 'cause when you hit it and it hit the boundary, that's four. So the ball is down there. But when you hit the ball, you can try and run. You can run from one to four. But every run, you have to be in your crease before
Touch on with the bats.
with your bat before a fielder can hit your stump. Because as we were saying, remember that front crease, that's where the batsman, that is the batsman here where he is always have to be. Out of that, him can out. So when they run, say they run one or they run two, he has to be in that crease. So that's how the run out comes. So
Before the ball comes in to the wicket keeper.
yeah, so yeah, the ball, throw the ball to the keeper or somebody at one of the bowlers end or the wicket end, and he hit the wicket before the batsman is in that crease.
He's out.
He's out. That's run out. Then now there is stump where there are stumping where you can hold. They call it stump.
That's the wicket keeper's job.
Another thing, that's where it is the same front crease. The batsman play the ball and before he has to come back. So when he plays a ball, you have to make sure he is in the crease before the ball can hit the wicket.
And stick up in most stumping cases, it's an exercise carried out where the ball elude the batsman, like the batsman go to meet the ball, and the ball pass him, and he's found wanting still out of the ground, and the keeper gathers the ball, then that's where the fielder can use the stumping right there.
Yeah, because you see playing cricket sometimes as we say, cricket is a thing where when the ball is full, the ball the ball full, closer to you, coming closer to you, you go forward. If he's short, you go back. So so you try to go forward, and sometimes you go forward, you're going trying to hit the ball, and you go forward and go over the crease.
Step out.
Step out of the crease, and that's where the umpire get the ball and can stump you.
The wicket keeper at the umpire.
Another way to go out.
You
Then
said
you
the
have
umpire. You said the umpire bowler, but police says we're talking about the wicket keeper.
wicket keeper. We have wicket keeper. So now you have a thing named hit wicket, where the batsman, when they bowl the ball to him, something happen and him hit the wicket. Him foot can hit the wicket, him bat can hit the wicket, but when
And dislodge the wicket.
dislodge the wicket.
So aren't those considered
The bail. Dislodge the bail.
No, well, what you call, you see, what happens is when a ball, it reaches a stage where it is a dead ball. For instance, when a man bowl a ball and the keeper catch the ball, right there now, you call that ball is done. So you call it that's a dead ball.
Wicket keeper cannot be, or the bowler
Nothing can
batsman
be
cannot be
done.
dismissed.
But as long as it is in
still
play.
in play?
So when
Yes.
it is still in play, that's where
Batsman have to stand his ground.
the Atman have to be in his place.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
where as we did say earlier, sometimes you use have a thing angle ball and all them thing. One time and you know that when a person out, a batsman out, the next player that come in have to come out and pass the boundary coming out before and meet the other one coming up,
Oh,
because by right him not supposed to wait till the man come right inside
before he come
before
out.
he come out.
Gotcha. They need to be passing each other and
Yes,
feel.
yes. Him have to be over the boundary.
Okay.
I think that's what they call the timeout. That is one thing
Timeout.
what they call timeout, to where you get out like that. Timeout. Your
Okay.
time is out. You have to be after the wicket is that batsman is out. You have to be there in the motion of the game.
Okay.
So I think that is
Limited time.
yeah. That's
Gotcha.
what they
Yeah,
call
Yeah,
timeout.
that
Yeah.
sounds like,
limited time for the incoming batsman to take the cream.
Right,
yes.
because it is thing although it play by time, although it's limited over, and even when you're playing it test is 80 over per for the day, it go by time, and it has to done. For instance, when they play the test and it's 80 over per day, they have to bowl that 80 over for the day, unless there is some kind of
That was 90.
no
Natural
90.
disaster
Oh,
like
oh,
rain.
yeah, that rain or something. They have to do it unless they get penalty, So
Okay.
you have to do everything on time. They can charge a bowler for um doing taking too long to finish his over.
So we say if the batsman can be what else about the way you discuss Mark that already can be out.
Um,
Hit wicket,
yeah, ball,
stump,
cut, leg before, run out, stump, hit wicket. Um, and I see him have timeout. I think I hear him say timeout.
hmm
Handle ball.
and if the non-striker, one way the non-striker can also be out if he's backing up too far while the bowler is running in. The bowler has the option to run him out too.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, because if he's out of his screen and a man back the ball and he touch a feeler.
yes, if he touches his fingers, right,
Yeah, he
right,
can.
and goes onto the stump,
Right.
the
That's
non-striker can be out that way too.
yes,
So if
sir.
he's backing up too far, seeking to make the run to the striker, if the ball hit if the batsman at the striker and hit the ball and it touches the bowler's fingers and goes on to the stump and the non-striker is out of his field, he can be out. The non-striker can be out, not the striker, the non-striker
Okay. All right.
at
Here.
at the opposite end. So the non-striker is who we talk about at the opposite end.
What are the different formats of cricket?
Well, we have the Test cricket that's known that was the original part of the cricket. It is played over 5 days using the red ball. That is what is called Test cricket. There's no fielding limitations. You know, captains can set their field however they choose to. So that is Test cricket over 5 days, where they use the red ball. And in nowadays they're having day-night matches, day-night Test matches, which starts about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the evening and goes on up till 8, 9 o'clock. You know, so that is in that case I use the pink ball. That is Test match.
Okay.
And in the we also have ODIs. For ODIs, that's a 50 over match where they use the white ball. That's a limited over, and each batting team is given about 3.5 hours to bat, 3.5 hours to bat, to bowl their 50 overs and make as much runs as they can. And then the other team comes in to face their 50 overs and they try to surpass that. But back to the test match. Test matches consist of 2 innings each. Each side gets to bat 2 innings, 2 time at bat. And the first one who bats, again, let me take it. In the morning, they spin a toss. They spin a toss, they spin a coin or whatever, and whoever calls right has the option to take first strike at the wicket to bat first or to bowl first. They decide, along with their captain and management, at the spinning up the toss, which who will take first strike. That is used across all formats. So the test matches is 2 innings. So the team bats first, go up and they make 400 runs. So they make 300 runs. Right, bowlers?
Hmm.
So they make 300 runs. The batting team makes 300 runs, and they lose their 10 wickets, or they decide to declare to forfeit, come out and give the other team to bat. If the first innings is 400, and the second one comes into bat and make like 200 or less, the batting team who bats first has the option to put them into bat. That is what is called follow on,
All right. Yeah.
right? Follow on.
It's 200.
Yes,
As long as the team bat first,
as a
lead,
lead,
and the second team come and bat. As long as
as a
they
lead
as a lead of 200
or more.
or more, that's how they get a follow on.
They follow on. They have the option to send in the batsman, send in the other team who fell behind to go back to bat. They have the option, but they don't have to do it. They can still go into that. But in most cases, the follow on is implemented. So then, all right. So notwithstanding the follow on. So if they make 100, yes, just to consider the point with the runs. If the team that bats first has a lead of more than, if less than 200, it is then carried over to the second innings as when the team comes into bat, it's added on to that which they make in the second innings, and then the team that bats last have to score that runs to win. So if I make 400, if I make 300, stick with 400. If I make 400 batting first, and the team comes in second and make 350, my 50 runs will carry over when I go back to bat second. And then if I make 200, that 51 will add to the 200, and the team batting second will have to make 250 to win. You know, as long as they're not bowled out and they're able to make that 200, they win the match. As simple as that. But if time run out and they're not able to make that 250 runs, it's called a drawn match. Any question?
No.
That's we're talking about test match.
And that, yeah, that's what it is, right?
Yes. All right then. Onto the ODIs now. All right. Now let me tell you about the follow on for those who might not understand. Yeah, the follow on now. If I make 400 and you come and make 200 or less, say you make 200 for simple mathematics. You make 200 and I make 400 batting. If I make 400 batting first and you come in second and make 200, that means I lead by 200. So I can send you into bat if I want, but if I send you into bat, you'd have to lick off that 200 now that I led you on first innings. You have to lick off that 200, and then whatever you make after that 200, that would mean what I want to win. So if you go there and make 250 or 290 in your second inning, I would deduct that 200 from what the first team made. Remember, he had a lead of 200. So you would if you make that pick up that 200 and you add 90 to it, and I go back into bat, I would need that 90. So that would what I would need to win. If you understand what I mean. So that's why most teams gives follow around. But yeah, some teams sometimes they can come back and lick up that 200 and put on another 300 and make 500 and then put back in that second, and that second team can be bowled out for that 300 and win. So it's not a guarantee that if you give a man follow on, you're going to win. As long as the team batting, the team getting the follow on can buckle down and bat and nullify that lead and put up a sizable total if they have the time, they can still come back from there and win that match in the test match. Right, Bola?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever seen that happen before?
Yeah, man, lot of time.
Team coming from follow on and win?
And win, man.
All right.
The last test with West Indies and India. India give them follow around, and the second time the West Indians fight back. Fight
Yeah,
back.
we could have won that match if we had more support from the middle order.
Yes. They made some more runs. There would be a good chance. So
So that's about it for the test matches. Where yes, we say we get a unlimited, go through the restriction, and each side is allowed to bat freely, and over 5 days there's no limitation. If one team want to bat the 5 days, they can. If one team want to bat 3 days, they can. You know, but there's no limitation in test matches.
like, subscribe, and share. Bola Sports. Oh, yes.